Hello everyone, Alexandra Abramova is here with you, and the next edition of the SportLife program is on the air. As usual, we will start with the most interesting news from the world of mixed martial arts. Already on February 26, the 49th MMA Series event will take place, and it will be held at the Triumph Sports Palace Liberty, that is already familiar to our viewers. In the main fight of the evening, we will see Roman Kurasov and Ilyas Yakubov. It is curious that Roman manages not only to prepare for bouts, but also to act on films. On January 1st of 2022, a Russian film called The Case Number 39, based on the real events, was released. You can find the information about the plot of the film on the internet, but we want to note the fact that real MMA fighters took part in the creation of the project. Among the list of actors, you can see such names and surnames familiar to us from the tournaments of the series as Roman Kurasov and Alexander Lunov. In addition to them, the fighter who will perform on our ground for the first time on February 26, Ivan Yeremenko, also joined the team. The film itself on YouTube has collected more than 3 million views and a huge number of positive reviews, which prompted the creators to work on the sequel, so we definitely recommend our viewers to pay attention to this film.
Спортивный вечер 26 февраля обещает быть жарким.
The next hero of our news is the well-known lightweight sambo wrestler Islam Makhachev, who has 21 victories, 13 of which the fighter won in the framework of the M1 Global League tournaments, and only one defeat obtained also there.
Победа, 13 из которых боец одержал в рамках турниров Лиги M1 Global, и лишь одно поражение, добытое там же.
Already on February 27th, exactly at 12 a.m. Moscow time, as part of the evening of UFC Fight Night 202, our compatriot will compete for the title of the organization's lightweight champion in Las Vegas. At the moment, the athlete leads a series of 10 successful bouts in the league. The fighter took his last victory by submission in the first round from Dan Hooker at the 267th event of the UFC on October 30th last year, having received the right to a challenger fight. His opponent this time was supposed to be Beneil Dariush, but recently became known that during the preparation the fighter was injured. Bobby Green, with a record of 29-12-1, has been appointed as the new opponent of Islam. We wish Makhachev good luck and the acquisition of the desired bout. We remind you that MMA Series continues to delight viewers with its events. And let's talk about the upcoming 49th tournament of the series, which will be held on February 26 at the Liberty Sports Palace. As I said, the main event of the evening will be the middleweight category bout between owner of the bronze belt of the winner of the series, Roman Kurasov, and Yakubov Ilyas. The representative of the club, the neoderjume Roman Kurasov, will enter the octagon of the series for the 6th time. At the moment, the fighter has not suffered a single defeat on our side. Roman has his last fight with Filatov Alexander in December last year at the 46th tournament, defeating his opponent by technical knockout at the end of the first round. His opponent on February 26 will be a very serious one, from whom this will be the first entry into the octagon of the series, Ilyas Yakubov, with a record of 11-4. The last time the fighter performed on July 24, 2021 at the Open FC 7 tournament, where he lost to Vladimir Yurusov by submission in the first minute of the initial round. So a new fighter will be a real test for Kurasov, because Ilyas will make every effort to close his defeat. In the second most important match of the evening, Tajik heavyweight Kukaniev Osmanbek, leading a series of 3 victories, and Ganiyev Kurdihan from Uzbekistan, who has 5 successful fights and 2 defeats, well made. Recall that Kukaniev has already successfully performed 3 times in the framework of the events of the series, in each of which he took a confident victory by submission, twice in the first round and once in the second. Kukaniev had his last fight at the 46th tournament on December 11th of 21st year, where he defeated Alexander Hanin in the second half of the initial 5 minutes. It is very interesting what will be the outcome of the next fight with his new opponent, Ganiyev Kurdihan, who has not yet performed at our tournaments. If Osmanbek continues his winning streak in such a confident spirit, that soon he will have every chance to get the right to the contender spot for the status of the bronze belt winner. The Russian athlete Abdulkhalikov Shamil received the overwhelming support on the social networks of the MMA series, who this time will have to fight with the Iranian fighter Sherati Alireza. Shamil has 19 professional fights on his account, in 14 of which he won. The fighter entered the octagon of the series twice and both times successfully, taking victory in the first round. The fighter's last performance took place at the 43rd tournament where Abdulkhalikov defeated Shakirali Fulkin with the help of a submission in the 3rd minute of the bout. Fans of the MMA series, under the announcement of the tournament on social networks, arranged a real support group for the fighter in the upcoming fight against the Iranian Shariati, whose record is 6 wins and 5 losses. Let's see if this fight will be another success for Shamil and equalize Alireza's rating, or will the foreigner be able to surprise us? On February 12, a Grand Prix competition in the weight categories up to 105 and up to 77 kilograms started in Voronezh at the 47th tournament of the series. The winners in the category up to 105 kilograms were Abbas Rahman and Majidov Ruslan. In the class up to 77 kilograms, Dmitry Zastinets and Viktorov Maxim. The fight for the championship continues. You can see the participants of the fights who will take part in the second quarters of the finals on your TV screens. Let's consider first of all fights in the category up to 105 kilograms. The word of the Ru Boxing and Samsung clubs, Dmitry Andrushko with a 6-3 record will once again enter the fight within our tournaments. This time, he will share a cage with a fighter from Moldova, Pachu Mihai, with a record of 4-4. Dmitry's record in the series is 4 wins with 0 losses. The last time we saw the fighter was the 45th Peter Strike tournament on November 27th last year, where the athlete defeated Asif Abdurrahmanov by technical knockout in the first round. Dmitry's opponent, a fighter from Moldova, Mihai Baciu, has not performed at our tournaments yet. The athlete held his last fight in the pair with the rival from the series, Zalimkhan Yusupov, in the March of the 21st year at the AMC Fight Nights tournament. After that, he was supposed to have a duel with Magomed Said Gaganov in July, but the fight was cancelled. Let's see if the athlete can close his defeat received a year ago after such a long break. Denis, representing the Storm Club, has performed in our tournaments only once so far. In June of 2020, he lost to Oleg Popov at the 7th event of the series by technical knockout. During this time, he managed to hold 3 matches outside of the series and won each of them. At the moment, his record is 5-2. His opponent will be the Iranian fighter Nimati Puria with a 3-1 record, who will enter our octagon for the first time. For the category up to 77 kilograms, the same task is facing Kamaldimov Islav, who managed to close his May defeat at the 46th event received in Barviha on the 33rd super event in a duel against Alexei Shurkevich. Now his record is 7-2. His new opponent, Elin Nadafov, has the same number of victories and only 1 more defeat, for whom this will be the first performance on our ground. For Zaliv, Tural, and Abdusalamov Sharapuddin, this fight will be the debut within our tournaments. However, they cannot be called newcomers for sure. The title record of the fighter consists of 9 wins and 2 losses. I want to wish good luck in the upcoming tournament to every fighter without exception. And for you, dear viewers, I remind that you still have the opportunity to cast your vote for the favorite fighter at the MMA-Series.com website as part of the MMA-TV.com Awards 2021. And this was the SportLife program and its host, Alexandra Abramova. See you at the 49th MMA Series event, which will take place on February 26, 7 p.m. Moscow time.
19:00.